that's what. Whole time, I should have sort of either. Yeah, what's up? What the time when became to think that yeah, all these happens like it was. I swear there is me. This is king.
Welcome to our 8th grade fall concert. Our music tonight will represent a small part of what we've been doing with band this year. In addition to working on our concert music, we are also working on scales, sight reading, and continue working on what we've been doing in band with around the world.
Again.
Tonight's concert is a panoramic view of the diverse music that makes up our country. We started the western part of the United States with a piece of music that celebrates the Rocky Mountains. Rocky Mountain Holiday by David Shaffer is a bright and lively piece with lots of syncopation to invoke the grand feeling of the Rocky Mountains and the pioneers who ventured on to settle the western part of the United States.
Our next piece is two Appalachian songs. These melodies come from the eastern part of the United States. The first movement, Once I Had a Sweetheart, invokes a feeling of melancholy and yearning for a lost love. The second movement, Cindy, is the exact opposite in tone. It is lively and is celebrating young love.
Our next piece, Plenty of Dixieland, takes us to New Orleans where Dixieland was born. Dixieland is one of the many types of jazz music. Born in the early 1900s, Dixieland comes from a ragtime military band and the blues and gospel music. It is characterized by fast tempos and lots of improvisation. Dixieland also features a rhythm section of tubas, trombones, clarinets, and trumpets. In this piece, we feature several of our players as soloists. This piece is really fun and was a challenge to take on. We got to work really hard on new rhythms, new notes, and a new overall sound. Another feature of Dixieland is that it doesn't really use a conductor. We all lock in together to keep the beat going. Last week, we realized that we didn't need Mrs. Nielsen to conduct anymore, so she stepped back and letting us take over the stage. Nick, count us in whenever you are ready.
musicians. We have a semi-student teacher this year who wasn't able to join us tonight, but he's been working with them. And then also Mr. Nielsen, who is running sound for us in the back, also spent quite a bit of time reliving his Dixieland days with our 8th graders. And again, just phenomenal work from all of these students. So right now, we're going to have one more transition here. And we are going to be transitioning both bands up on stage. So 5th hour, go ahead and stand up. 4th hour, start to find those new spots. And while they're doing that, I'm going to do my only speaking for this part of the concert. And I write out my words because otherwise I can't do them. So they're going to do that silently. Silently. A band. We're going to do it silently. Awesome. Okay, so I would be really remiss if we didn't take a moment tonight to really express my gratitude to you as an audience for being here tonight, and then also to all of our students for their hard work. It was just a couple years ago when these guys were 6th grade. We started here at Kenwood together, and I remember their first concert pretty clearly. Probably you do too, you were here with me as well back then, right? And the growth that they have shown over the last 2.5 years has been pretty incredible. I hope you agree with that, and I hope you've seen it. It is really hard to believe that after winter break, which is coming up faster than we realize, they're going to be registering for high school classes. I know, right? It just feels like yesterday we were up here at 6th graders. And no matter where they're going, whichever high school they're headed to, they're going to have a really, really amazing experience in high school band. The high school band directors, I get to work really closely with, and they're personal friends of mine. We're going to pause for just a moment. As long as you're sitting, Okay, all right. We didn't have a chance to practice the transition, so there we are. Okay, so we are looking at registration coming up. I'm really encouraging you that the conversation you have with your students is band and, okay? Use that phrase, band and hockey, band and speech, band and debate, band and track, band and cheer, band and whatever it is, band and work, whatever it is that your student's pursuing, it's a band and. They can do both. At both high schools, our student leaders are also student leaders in their other activities. Because band is a really wonderful place to develop leadership skills. Whether it's playing for the Pulpit Italy, which Lakeville North did a couple years ago, or playing in front of 1 million people in Dublin on St. Patrick's Day, Lakeville South did that a few years ago. Whether it is playing in Pearl Harbor, which is where Lakeville South is headed soon, Main Street, and Disney, where Lakeville North is headed soon. These students have opportunities that get to connect them not only with Lakeville and the Twin Cities and Minnesota, but all across the United States and all across the world. So really have that conversation with your student of band and, because they get those opportunities and it's pretty cool. One ask before I turn this back over to students. If you have seen growth in your student as a part of band, will you please take a minute to share that with administrators, the school board, and the powers that be? Back in 2012, our district cut quite a bit back and included almost half of the music department, and we have still not recovered all of those positions. We are seeing just incredible growth in our music programs, but we need the staff to support that. If you look at our neighboring district, 10 minutes away at East View High School and Rosemont High School, they have 4 band directors supporting their students. Here at Lakeville North, we have 1. And if we want to continue to have excellent programs for our students to be a part of, we need to support that by growing our excellent staff here. So if this is something that you value, and I hope it's something that you value, I hope you see the impact it's had on your child. I hope you know that students who are in band tend to score higher on standardized testing. Students who are in band tend to make more money as adults because of the skills that they learn, like leadership, teamwork, cooperation, discipline. All of those things that we teach them here apply to anything that they're going to do in life. And so if that's something that you value, please advocate for music programs here in our community. Sorry, I totally lost my place because that's what happens when I lost track. Music changes lives, and I hope that it has changed yours. For sure, these students have done some amazing growth over the last 3 years. I'm excited to see what they continue to do in the future in their high school programs. On that note, I am done talking. Students, let's hand it back over to you. Vic.
Today is Veterans Day, and we have the honor of presenting our next piece to the entire school as well as veterans from our community. We are joined by some of our dynamic friends who will be singing My Country 'Tis of Thee along with us to America.
My Country 'Tis of Thee is a song that celebrates the beauty of our country and the people who make it special. America is made of different cultures, backgrounds, and traditions, and diversity is what makes it strong. We all play this song. We celebrate how people from all walks of life come together and make the same dream and freedom.
you so much for coming to our concert. We are so grateful for all the school staff that make events like this possible. From our administration to our office personnel to our teachers and everyone in between, we can't do this without you. After our final piece tonight, we are asking for a few people to help move chairs, stands, and percussion instruments back to the bandroom.
At KTMS, music is all about having fun and making friends while creating something amazing together. Band lets us be creative, show off our talents, and cheer each other on. In band, no one sits on the sideline. Everyone gets playing time. It's a chance for every student to shine and make a difference in our school community. And the best part, sharing our music brings everyone together and spreads joy to the whole audience.
Our last song, Sweet Caroline, is one of those songs everyone knows and loves. We learned this for our homecoming celebration a few weeks ago and loved playing with 250 of our incredible student musicians from both high school. Today, our band is excited to play it for you, and we hope you'll join us sing the famous ba 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 chorus. Just like our favorite patriotic songs, it brings people together, celebrates community, and reminds us of the joy we share as Americans.